Hey Joe, man, I just want to send this to you real quick. I told you I was laying down earlier, but I got busy with my dogs. Um, I wasn't lying to you. I started vomiting on the way from Ohio to your office yesterday, and I was sick as a dog all day. And the rest, it is what it is. But I didn't want you to misconstrue the text message that I sent. I didn't want it to come out wrong. I was just talking about, etiquette as far as, trying to recruit proper people. And 99.9% of the time in this business, what you get is really not what you want, but it's what you got to deal with. Meet people, all have addictive personalities. That's the only people that can do this day to day, every day, is somebody that has an addictive personality. And, every one of them has a habit that they have to feed. Very few people in this business can beat their habits and can move on and live a normal life. I've only met 3 since 1996, not counting Rose and I, that can have a normal life, have a home, pay their bills, and go to work and do their job and come home. So that's probably about 99.8% of the rest of them are what they are. They have addictive personalities and they're looking for you to feed their habits. You've never met that type of person. You've only been in this business, I guess a couple of years, so there's a lot that you just don't know. It's not that you're not intelligent, I'm sure. It's just that you haven't been exposed to it. And that's what I was trying to get you to understand, man. Rose and I aren't the normal type of person that you deal with. We're not better than anybody else. It's just we choose not to live that lifestyle anymore. That's all. I started in '96. It took till 2005 before I actually succumb to all the habits and the shit you deal with from day to day. But we beat them. We're done with them, man. But anyhow, what I wanted to tell you was there's a lot of things I can help you do with and help you grow and learn. For instance, I was only in the office one day, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. It's just an observation that I made. But there are so many things you can do to help improve, and motivate your team. And the biggest thing is this. I've worked for every major meat company there is, and most of them went out of business because drugs or bad checks got a hold of either the owner or the employees, and they couldn't get it under control. But the ones who ran their business right, and I've only seen 2 of them that done it really well. Omega was one of them. Harry Pete was one of them, and there's another guy in West Virginia, 5 Star Foods. And I learned some good habits from them. And one of the biggest things I seen yesterday was you have absolutely no control of your people. You are a big, big dude. And, just besides the fact you're big, people should be intimidated by you. But when people come to your office, they need to understand it as a job. I understand that probably you guys were waiting for us to get there tomorrow or tomorrow, yesterday. So that's probably why it was so late loading. But in the wintertime, man, it gets dark at 5. And LA, and don't get me wrong, LA and his girlfriend are very, very good people. It's just, you gotta understand, I've babysat people, I've done the drug thing, the alcohol thing for years, and I don't have the patience for it anymore. But they were very good to us, okay? That's not what I'm trying to get to, but even LA didn't want to knock doors at 6 o'clock last night. He was done. So in the wintertime, you have a window from 9 o'clock in the morning until probably 5:30 in the evening that people actually want to sell for you. Anybody that knocks doors after dark is asking have the cops called on them, or they're out, doing something they're not supposed to be doing. So you need to get your people in the office and get them out on the road immediately. This is just a hint from me to you. Whether we ever see each other again or not, doesn't matter. But what I did, and I'm telling you it works, was when I ran my last few offices, people had to be at the office at 9 o'clock in the wintertime. In summertime, we started at 10. But they were there at 9 o'clock every single day. Not 9:05, not 9:10, not 9:15. If they weren't there, they didn't work. And I guarantee you have to send every single person home at least once before they get in their head. But you send somebody home who's hooked on heroin or crack or something a day or two, and they don't have the money to feed their habit, I promise you, it'll cost you money in the beginning, but they will show up to work on time. But my people were at the office every day at 9 o'clock. At 9:30, we had a meeting, and it wasn't a bitching session. It was a sales meeting. It was a motivational meeting. And we had our trucks loaded and we were gone. And people come in and they loaded trucks as a team. I seen nobody trying to help anybody out. yesterday. Rose jumped in to help load Bullet's truck. I mean, it should be a team effort. Everybody should pull the truck up, everybody should load it, pull the next one in, everybody should load it, and the next one move out. I mean, you should have people in and out like clockwork. They've got to have some kind of control. People were designed to be told what to do in life. Let me give you an example. Just for the hell of it, look to your left on your wall and tell me what you see. You can tell me tomorrow, but when you're done, I want you to look to the right and tell me what you see on the right side of your wall. You can tell me tomorrow. Point being is, I don't give a shit what you saw, but people are designed to be told what to do. You look to your left and you look to your right. I know you did, right? You're probably shaking your head. If not, then you're not paying attention. People need to be told what to do. All I'm trying to say is you need to have people in and get them out. They need to be out selling. They're not making no money sitting in your office smoking cigarettes, sitting in the lounge bitching and complaining and this, that, and the other. You need to get them in and get them out. Now, if they go to work, that's fine. If they don't, there's nothing else you can do about it. But in the mornings, it needs to be an upbeat environment. There needs to be music going. Music is the biggest thing to your mind that controls your dopamine. I mean, you can listen to a sad song and it makes you sad. You listen to an upbeat song and it makes you upbeat. So, I mean, it needs to be a positive environment when people come to the office. If someone took a check for $2,500 the day before that was post-dated 3 months later, you don't chew their ass out in the morning if they're any way at all valuable to you. So in the mornings, you motivate people. You chew their ass at night, you motivate them in the morning. It needs to be a very positive experience when people come in the office, because selling door to door every day is absolutely fucking just unreal. Most people can't do it. So you've got to motivate people and keep them enlightened. So they need to come into a nice environment. You need to be there on time, load trucks as a team, get the trucks out of the way. But the biggest thing is you need to have some kind of sales meeting. I don't care if they've been in business 20-some years. You need to have somebody showing food every day, because you're going to have new people. And the biggest thing is that everybody forgets more shit than they've ever learned in this business. Nobody is not prone to this rule, myself included. I mean, you forget little steps, and the little steps are the things that make you the biggest money when you're out selling food. So it's a nice reminder to have somebody show food different every day, because people forget stuff or they learn something from somebody else. Just the tiniest little thing. I know you've never really sold food, is what I hear anyhow, but that means a lot. So I mean, but you need to have a motivational meeting every morning, if it's just for 2 minutes. And if you're not a motivational person, you're not a morning person, or you don't want to speak, then go buy a sales tape, something, from one of these guys that make millions of dollars by motivating people. But you need to get them in, get them out, keep them positive, get them on the road, and get them on the road early. They're not making you money sitting in the office at 12 o'clock. They need to be there at 9, on the road at 9:30, and knocking doors. And most people don't want to knock doors at night, like I was telling you before, myself included. I've always quit at dark. Last night was the exception. At 6 o'clock, I still wanted to knock doors. But the situation was what it was, and he couldn't even hold his head up or whatever. I don't want to dwell on that. But the point being is,
he's the boss.
You're the boss, man, and you need to maintain being the boss. But you got to find some way to keep them motivated, man. You know how hard it is to go out and do this shit every day, over and over and over and over, and stay motivated? It's impossible. That's why people do drugs. That's why people need dopamine. So anyhow, whether I ever see you again or not, that is my biggest lesson I can teach you right now. Or not teach you, I guess. I don't want to come across like I'm better, but I just wanted to give you some advice on how to help you run your office just a little bit more efficiently, that's all. So it is what it is, and if I hear from you, If I don't, I don't. I hope we can at least part as friends, man. I came, I saw, it didn't work out. If we can work out something better, great. If not, I have a backup plan like always, and we'll go on from there. But you've had some bad experiences, and it's going to take a lot to get yourself back on the road you need to be on. So either way, I wish you luck, bud.